Hi everyone, it's Casey Williams. When it comes to full-size pickup trucks, there's a difference between need and want. Few people really need the capability of a Ford F350 Super Duty. But with the trimmer package and the Velocity blue paint, there are going to be a lot of people who are going to want it. Let's go have a look. Well, unless you need to pull 15,000 pounds or do some really serious off-roading, this truck is just completely ridiculous. But just looking at it, it just makes you really want it. It is just such a super cool truck that you just want to go for a drive in it. I mean, look how tall it is. I'm standing next to it and my head's barely bobbing over the hood. But that's really cool though, I love it. I love the big chrome grille, you got the big tow hooks, actual metal, the headlamps, all really, Ford signature look on the front. You come around the side and you really get a sense of this truck's seriousness. It's jacked right up, 18-inch black alloy wheels. It's got the off-road tires on it, crew cab configuration, lots of space for up to 5 people inside, step bar. And you'll notice that there's none of these, kind of sissified steps that go up and down and power. You don't need any of that stuff. They're all up, so there's lots of ground clearance. Got skid plates underneath of it, so you can really do some serious off-roading if you want to. The longer bed, which I think is really cool. And come around the back, and there's some really neat tricks in the bed and behind the truck too. Got the built-in trailer attachment already, pre-wired. Step and handle here in the end of the tailgate. Makes it pretty easy to get inside. And once you get inside, you start to notice some other things. First of all, you got the spray-in bed liner to protect it. You got ramps. You'll see right here on the edge of the tailgate, there's a lip. The ramps fit right in there, so you can get your motorcycle or ATVs. Easy to get those inside of here. Also has the plugs for a fifth wheel attachment. So if you really need a big trailer, you're already pre-set up for that as well. And the power sliding rear window. Really nice, let you get some air in, look out the back. But you can see it's just a very capable truck, ready to do almost anything you want to do. Well, I didn't need to move 15,000 pounds this weekend, but I did need to do some traveling. Had to deliver my daughter to my parents' house and just get on the highway for a little while. And the truck was just great. I can imagine if I had a big trailer behind it, it'd be a piece of cake to pull it. And you sit in the front, you can see out of it really well. Of course, you have to climb up inside of it, it's a little high. But once you get up in here, it's super comfortable. This has the crew cab. 3 people can ride in the back, no problem. Stretch your legs out. And it's almost like being a little limousine back there. It's very comfortable. Up front, heated and ventilated seats. Got a heated leather-wrapped steering wheel. Dual zone automatic climate control. Has the B&O audio system that sounds fantastic. Touchscreen. Ford's touchscreens are really easy to use. This one has navigation. It's got the phone inputs, Bluetooth, 4G Wi-Fi. All the stuff you need to connect your devices is all there. If you do some serious work, this kind of array of buttons here are the ones you're going to be playing with a lot. 4-wheel drive system, connect it right over. Trailer brake controller right here. And then it also has the backing knob. So if you're backing trailers in, you can do it with the knob here, and it just backs it right in, just simple as can be. Very nice, very easy. A lot of safety gear in this truck too. It's got the full array. Adaptive cruise control, forward collision warning with auto brake, lane keep assist, blind spot warning, rear cross path detection, and all-around cameras. So again, very easy truck. It's a very big truck. When you look at it, it seems a little bit intimidating, but from behind the wheel, it's actually a pretty easy truck to drive, and certainly a comfortable truck to be in. So if you need this truck, you're going to be fine with some of the deficiencies that really comes with driving an F350. It kind of rides like a Jeep. It's got solid axles front and rear. And that's one of the things you give up when you go to the F350 from an F250, is you give up the independent front suspension. It's a serious truck. It's capable of pulling, like I said, 15,000 pounds. You can put a gooseneck on it, pull up to 20,000 pounds. So it's a very capable vehicle, and it's designed to do some very serious off-roading too. So you have to keep that in mind. But it's got a long wheelbase. They've done what they can with the tires and the suspension, and it's not as bad as a lot of the old trucks used to be. It's tolerable. I rode on the interstate a couple of hours, and it was comfortable enough for me and my family to be in it, so I don't think that's a problem. The other thing I think a lot of owners are going to like or dislike is the engine in the vehicle. So this one came with a 7.3-liter gasoline engine, delivers 430 horsepower and 475 pound-feet of torque. Routes that to the 4-wheel drive system through a 10-speed automatic transmission. So there's plenty of power, it's smooth, the transmission does a nice job, have no complaints whatsoever with that. But I think a lot of people are going to want the diesel. I think, again, you get into an F350, you got to assume that people are going to want to use this for work at some point. This is not something you just drive to work and back and negotiate morning traffic with. So I think a lot of people are really going to want the diesel. Ford has a diesel option. You can select that if you want it. So I think that's something a lot of people do. Being an F350, it's pretty much a commercial grade truck. Ford doesn't have to rate the fuel economy with the EPA, so I don't have fuel economy ratings. But I did suck down half a tank of gas in about an hour and 45 minutes driving the interstate this weekend. So, if you're just driving this to commute to work and back, it's going to be a very expensive way of doing that. But again, I think most people won't do that. I think most people who buy this, they're going to buy this truck because they like the way it looks, they like the interior, it's certainly comfortable. But I think you really do need to have a need for this truck to pull or haul or do something else with it. But even if you don't have a need for it, it's really a pretty cool truck. I like driving it, I like being seen in it. The interior is very comfortable, it's easy to drive. You don't have any trouble driving it even on city streets. You're just constantly aware of the size of it when you are driving it. But overall, very nice week, very nice truck. So back to our conversation of need versus want. Do I need this truck? No. Some people might. I don't need this truck. Do I want this truck? Yeah, I want this truck. And I suspect a lot of other people will too. From the powerful V8 engine, 15,000 pounds of towing capacity, a roomy interior, luxurious, unbelievable off-road capability. It really is a truck you can both need and want. So let's talk about pricing, because that might separate whether you need it or want it at that point too. The F350 starts just over $35,000. This one, fully equipped, everything on it, $70,120. So of course, your pocketbook's going to be a little bit of a limit on whether you can buy one of these or not. But if you can afford it and you want it, I think you're really going to like it. Well, next week we'll have another fun car. Till then, storm forward.